position, what you have to offer. So if you're going, you represent ladies in film and television, the bigger the carpet there is, guess what? I want to see what coverage you have already taken. Have you started building a portfolio? Do you have a blog so I can see recent coverage that you have taken? So tonight we'll talk about a little bit about your team, your gear, everything that you need to be on the carpet. The person that's going to be the intake person that's going to get all the information and put it in a request for you to get a media credential. So you can use this for Lyft or you can use this for your own business. Once again, I am Dr. Catrina Pullum, and how I got started officially in the entertainment business is what? I started out as a media company doing red carpet interviews and just worked my way up, grab Maurice, put him to work, and I'm like, I ain't working no more. But you know, I gave him opportunities to do different things. BT, wherever else, we went all types of places, doing different events. And he's a natural. He's very good at what he does, but he knows that we need a team. Always the interviewer. Then we had a camera person. Then we had another person. So it would always be a minimum of 3 of us that would go whenever we go out. So just a little bit about the red carpet, what it stands for. Who knows why they call it a red carpet event?
Why it's called a red carpet? I don't know. I don't know. That's some history.
Okay, so the symbol, yeah, and that's what you look for. Like when I know I'm going to a red carpet event, I'm gonna put on my finest, your brand, whatever your brand is. Just don't go looking raggedy. But whatever your brand is, Davina will touch on that later. You go and you look the part. So who's ever applying for media credentials, you need to find out what's the attire for the event. Because you want to make sure you're not underdressed, you want to make sure that you're not overdressed. So when you understand the red carpet, it's not just a walkway, but it's more of that journey that the celebrities or whoever is walking the carpet is taking, and you want to make them feel as comfortable. It's all about the experience. It's all about you giving them an experience. So you want to make them feel comfortable when they come into the carpet. The other thing is that when you're on the carpet, that's your opportunity to set the stage for them. What makes you stand out apart from everybody else on that carpet that they will want to get to know you? Another thing is that make those moments last forever, not just for the people that you're interviewing, but also for your team members. Also for your
You can get those to us over here. We can pass them out for you, so you won't have to keep stopping.
also
We your ushers. We're the ushers.
but make it a moment where it's fun for you and your team, and then it's fun for the person that you're interviewing. And you may not get a chance to know what your position is on the carpet. You may not get a chance to review them, but they may stop for a picture. So make it as best of an experience as you can. The other thing is when you're in a position to do the carpet, you need to study what's the culture, what is the night like, because we just did the Grammys 50th hip hop 50th celebration. That experience was different from us doing a BET award experience. So study the culture, see what's happening, begin to network with other media companies that do red carpets to see what the feel, what the energy is, and adapt to that culture as well. And then extend your vision. A lot of times we get excited because we see the celebrities, but think about extending your vision besides the celebrities. You're gonna see them, you might get a picture, but then what's next? you know. So you have to work on building relationships as well. That's how I've gotten ahead in the business because I showed up, I was intentional, and I built over, oh, let me take a picture. Because at the end of the day, if you go cover a red carpet and you're gonna put this up on your blog, your website, so have you applying for media credentials and you have to send something to show what all you covered, they don't want to see a whole bunch of pictures on there with you in the picture with the celebrity. Preparing for the carpet. Whoever your intake person is, or if there's something you want to do yourself, whatever the protocol is for live or individually, make sure you do your research. Make sure it's something that you want to do. Also find out who's gonna be there. Sometimes they may give you a cheat sheet of who's gonna be there and a little blurb about them. Also do your own research to see who's gonna be there. So when you show up, you prepared. You're not like, who is that? Oh, what they do? Because that can be very insulting to people. I will say, I know one carpet I walked, I had one media outlet was like, well, who is that? And then when they told them who I was, then all of a sudden they want to interview. No, you had a chance. I'm gone now. You know, so make sure you do your research. The other thing is script preparation. So always have you about 5 questions ready, but don't ask all 5 because remember, they got to interview with you, they got to interview with everybody else. You don't want to wear them out. You can ask your top 2 questions. Now, if y'all vibing like that in the sync, you're in sync, you may want to ask maybe 3 questions or so if they have time, but kind of let them control that. So I did pass out to you all some a sample script of what you can use.
Do you have this on the drive? I can share.
That's not it.
It's not on, is it on the PowerPoint?
No,
Okay.
the script is,
Oh, this one.
but it's not written like that on the side.
Oh, it is on the PowerPoint? Okay.
Mhm. So, but we can make sure they get a copy of the sample scripts. I can send that to you and then you can email that.
Okay, because they were asking. They own
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So you can email it over, to them. But make sure you have a controlled conversation. So if you see Remy Ma, and you know her and Papoose, this rumor, oh, they going through the board and all that stuff.
We can't ask that?
Don't do it.
I'm nosy. Okay.
See,
I won't be on the carpet.
Here's the thing. Has the PR
Yeah.
look, as the PR person, I would never book you for anything. Like TMZ call, oh, yeah, you know, interview quick. I'm not answering your call because you messy. And you're not gonna tell the truth, you're just gonna put the mess.
Want the mess out there.
Yeah, but you make them feel as comfortable as possible because once again, what you're doing, you're building relationships. You never know when you may need her for something else bigger that, okay, I remember they were nice to me, they treated me like this. I'm gonna work with them. So no, if you know, like Diddy, Russell Simmons, whoever out there got issues, guys, no, we don't ask them about that. Let's bring it back to more of a positive energy to keep that relationship going. The next thing, requesting access to the red carpet and preparing for like the big day is that you gotta understand why you going. Why do you want to be there? What impact, how is this gonna impact you? And how are you gonna impact them? I'm big on relationships, so once again, building relationships, you gotta establish meaningful connections with people. So when you're going places, don't just show up to go. You go with intention. You build those relationships, you get those numbers. The more they see you, the more they gonna know, oh, they for real. They doing this. And that's what happened. Most of the time I would just show up and be in the room, be on the carpet, be wherever, and then just be in the room. And then they'll be like, what you do? I see you all the time. You know, those different things. You ain't got to be all loud and boisterous or anything. like that. I know when I got into the industry, I had the opportunity to cover Woman Thou Art Loose that was here in Dallas. And you was looking that time. I don't know, but yeah, but it was a group of us. We got to cover Woman Thou Art Loose, and then out the blue, building relationships because this industry is small. And so a lot of the same people work the same events. I get a call. Y'all want to go to Bishop's private birthday party? Sure, we want to go. So we go. It was like, you can only bring one person. I think I got 3 people in. But when I walked in the room and just being in the room with all of those Asian celebrities, and all this is built off being a red carpet host that I was doing. And when I got in the room, I said, I vowed like that night. I said, no longer am I gonna want to know who they are. They're gonna want to know who I am. And so you got to be able to set your vision, know what it is that you want to do, and you begin to act in those capacities and watch everything come to fruition. Navigating the application process. So when y'all, Jeanette, do you know, like when you all do media requests, do y'all send out for media requests or do they come into you?
We don't, oh, you found, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, people on the line. My phone that fell off. Okay. As far as the media request, we have an online portal where they can actually, right? We just set that up, but they have been like contacting Lucretia, mainly Katie, mainly Lucretia.
And do you have
Nicole, yeah.
Do you have a process in place of what they need to complete?
We need you to show us, yeah, that's why we in class.
With a form for that, but have y'all ever applied to get a media credential to be on the red carpet?
I have went and looked at it, but I mean, I just went to be nosy and see what it was, but I have gone to look and see what it requires a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it can be work.
Okay.
So like Essence Fest, all of it, Essence Festival has now added a film section, division and everything for it as well. So like that's another way to get yourself in the door. You can go say, hey, I'm gonna go provide some media coverage, and then you're still networking and building those opportunities for other doors that can open up for your application. So but when you do the application, you got to make sure you fill it out to the best of your ability. You need to make sure you're able to show once again.
Could you speak up just a little bit?
You need to make sure that you can show once again.
I know, I didn't think about it. Come on, move it on over. We're gonna move, y'all. We're sorry. All right, go ahead.
So you need to make sure that you put as much details as possible. So if you're thinking about doing this red carpet hosting thing, you want to get media credentials, especially to some of the biggest events. Guess what? Start building a blog. A blog is easy, it's free. Set that up, start attending events, do your little video coverages. You can do that on the iPhone. Do your little video coverages or your little pictures, write a little blurb of what happened, what took place. So when you put in for media requests to cover an event, they will look at that and see what you're doing. And if they're impressed, guess what? You will get accepted. So a lot of times when I do events and I'm on that side of, I got approved media, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to your social media. I want to know, do you have a blog? Do you have a website? What have you done? Or are you just getting media credentials because you don't want to pay for the ticket to come to the event? And I'm just being honest.
Right.
So, you gotta make sure that when you do this, that you're serious and you're doing this for real. My time, people telling me my time running out. And that you're doing this, for real. So start building your portfolio. If that's something you all need us to come back and work with you on, we can do that as well. I work with Lyft, especially as a former board member and a current member. I work with Lyft to get some things in place And if you're interested in being a red carpet host, of course, you can go through Lyft, get on their list, and they can dispatch you out to different places to represent them. Now, when you go out and you represent Lyft, you're representing Lyft, unless you have an understanding that, hey, this is what I really want to do. At the meantime, I'm representing Lyft, but do you have a problem if I represent myself as well? Because that's an opportunity that me and Maurice had. We started with the radio station, but they still allowed for us to build our brand at the same time because we didn't take advantage of anything because we still represented well. So, so that's a perk, but they have to be a Lyft member. So we
Okay.
can talk about the details of that. Once again, whoever your key person gonna be, they need to stay informed. They need to know the theme, the dress code, the key attendance. And then once again, assemble a stellar team. Just because Freddie do video, we don't have to rely on him to be your only video person. You need a camera person. If the camera person could do camera and video at the same time, great. But you will need at least 2 people on that carpet with you because you need your interviewer, you need your camera person. And I always use a third person to go see, hey, go see who coming. That's what I used to do. Go see and send them back and escort them to do the interview. So like your little PA or your little producer for that segment to make sure they get everything. So
Are most of the times, like when you say, like you're running to go get the person, are they aware that they're going to be interviewed by the company that you're with? Or you're just going to get them to try to.
You're going to feel that
You feel
atmosphere
that?
out.
Okay.
You feeling the atmosphere out. You want to see how many interviews that they have done. And normally, whoever event it is, they should have point people on that red carpet, and you let them know, hey, we really like whoever is famous, whatever. We really like them. We really would love to get an interview with them. So, and normally what that point person would do is talk to that person and say, hey, we really have this company here. Can you please consider interviewing? I'm sorry. And then also a good thing is when you see people, their PR person gonna be with someone. Become friends. Stop trying to get friends with the influencers and
Exactly.
with the celebrities. Cause they gonna tell you whatever.
Yeah.
You know, my clients always say, they'll tell them whatever, but if they don't tell me it never happened, they always say, you need to go talk to her. Because that PR person, that manager, or whoever, that's the gatekeeper. They are the ones that you gonna call and be like, hey, I see so-and-so coming to town. Is it possible for us to get an interview? You know, those things like Destiny Squad needs to be up in here. But like those things, like, is it possible to get an interview or whatever? So you build relationships with those people. And those people are the ones that can go back to the person and be like, yeah, I met them, did some research on them. Can you please cut me a favor? Jeanette. She'll tell you.
Yes. My husband still smiles.
So, yeah, and then once again, perfect your art of interviewing. For those of you on Zoom, I'll make sure you get the sample script. And then dress for success. My girl Davina gonna tell you how to dress for the carpet. I just gave y'all a little tape. But she'll tell you how to dress for the carpet and always remain professional. Let me tell you, it's not gonna always be smooth sailing. It can be very hectic because people be trying to fight for position. Most of the time, the bigger the carpet, they have your name placed on the carpet and where you're supposed to be. But a lot of times, well, it gotta be one. It gotta be one in your house because that space is so tight. So you gotta get a camera to stand right here to kind of get a picture with your interviewer right there. So you gotta work with what you got, but always keep calm, cool, and collected because guess what? You never know who's watching you. Let's see, what's new? All right, so y'all have the sample script. Our people that's online will make sure you get it. I'll email it to Jeanette tonight. Also, what I love to do when I'm going to cover a carpet or just going to any event, I like to go out early because I want to see if I have access to the space or I've been building relationships or if whoever your point person is who's been building a relationship, we're going back and forth with the media pass, they should be giving them your name on that. Go out, see if the venue open, do a walkthrough, see how everything is gonna be set up so you can be familiar with the area and just get to know the other people, the people that's working there, get to know them. Once again, relationship, all of this relationship. Um, let's see. They can still hear me.
Can y'all hear her okay?
Okay, we talked about maintaining being professional because at the end of the day, not only do you represent this, but you represent yourself. And that's all it takes is one bad thing in the industry, and then ain't nobody gonna want to be bothered with you. And then you're gonna have to go hire a PR company like me to try to build your reputation to get you back in the room. Just saying. And then remember, I know the only time I really freaked out one time was when I saw Maurice Johnson. But always keep your balance.
Oh, she said, keep your balance. I'm like, Catrina,
Like keep a balance in your composure.
oh, okay.
You know, because when you're sitting, you like, yeah, you know, like a couple of weekends ago, I met Clive Davis, Whoopi Goldberg. I was like, you know, but yeah, make sure you keep your balance, keep your composure. Once again, act like you're supposed to be there. You know, Maurice, my husband, I tell you many times we done showed up places. What? I be like, watch my cue.
I'd have been with son with you too.
And I'm like,
I'd be lost.
just get ready and let's go. And just different opportunities came out. They got, you know, they get to meet people, you get to talk, all of that. So, and then learn how to read the body language. Because see, when you deal with a lot of these celebrities and influencers, sometimes they just want a person to treat them regular. They don't want you to be like, can I have a picture? Sometimes they just be wanting somebody to talk to. And that's how they're gonna remember you, like, hey, you know, and then you might want DM them, they might answer if they do they DMs or whatever. But if you keep showing up, they keep seeing you, they gonna seek you out and they're gonna want to get to know you. Once again, turn a short encounter that into a moment for you, but still a common moment. Things to take with you on the red carpet, like your gear, microphone. I got my own personalized microphone. So you want to do this thing for real? You can get mic flags. It's all about the branding. You can get mic flags. Or I got mine blinged out with my little name on it. You know, all that stuff. So it just depends on what you want to do. But think about branding. But microphone, earpieces. As you get bigger and you begin to move up in position on those red carpets, sometimes you can have a teleprompter as well. You can bring a teleprompter with you and make sure that you're staying connected with whoever you're interviewing. Jeanette, are you switching the slide?
I'm trying to make sure I'm with you. Where we at? Where you at? Where are you at now?
Post event reflection.
Okay.
Okay, so post event reflection. Make sure you learn from each red carpet experience. You know, make sure you what went right, what went wrong, what can I do best the next time. Gather feedback from your team that was, which I would always do a debrief and see what can we do, what's the next step, how can we adapt for the future? Because like I said, sometimes on that carpet, you might be just you and a microphone and Freddie or whoever might just have to bring an iPhone and don't have a big camera. So you have to be able to adapt and remember you're evolving as a red carpet host. You had a question? Somebody had a question? Oh, okay. And so I want to leave you with this. Make sure that you embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and keep the glamour alive on the red carpet and making your guests feel making sure that they're feeling comfortable. Another thing is because I do want to see if we have enough time for Q&A, but in your packets that I gave you a script preparation. You should have that of things that you can do. If you don't, I'll make sure Jeanette gets that. But you should have a script sample. You can practice in the mirror at home. You know, video yourself. Call Maurice on FaceTime. Something so he can see you. Also, you want to make sure that when you're interviewing, I gave y'all some engaging openers that you can use. You know, things that's interesting that, you know, will draw them in to have a conversation with you. If I gave examples, if you interviewing a Hollywood icon, a rising star, fashion trailblazer, or whoever, those are some of the things that, you know, you may want to look into when you're going to interview them. And then, man, make sure you got a master transition. That's why I say there's a part 3 to this class. But make sure that you master your transitions during your interviews, because you want to make sure that everything is seamless. You know, you don't want to make it rough and, you know, rough for them, but make sure that it is seamless. So right now we're at Q&A. If anybody has any questions.
If anybody
Hey, Dr.
go ahead.
Hey, I don't have a question. I just want to say, Dr. Catrina, I appreciate you. You know, I love you to death. Whenever I call you, always, you answer my call. You don't answer, you'll call me back. So this is really good. This is really good information. I appreciate it because, you know, I don't, you know, I get anxiety about hosting, but I love being an escort. I love being a runner. So you touched on a lot of things from hosting standpoint. It really gave me, you know, a lot of a little less anxiety. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. And so with the information given tonight as well, you all can even if you like let's started a blog, you can just use it to reach out to people to do interviews with them. You know, I can see Lip doing a podcast. So it's different ways that you can use this material as well to start building your name in the media space.
I have a question. Wait a minute. As Dot, how will she handle a person she's interviewing who flips and tries to use the time to down another person or celebrity?
How would I do?
Yes.
That goes back to transitioning them back into something positive. But I've never had that issue on the carpet. Yeah. You have? Yeah.
I mean, I usually, with my personality, I would just shift it with a joke. Like, Sean, you tried it anyway. So about and he's like, okay, you know, and then what? So it's easy to shift.
Yeah.
Use a personality, use a joke, or say something play.
Yeah, question. Speak up so they can hear you over here too.
Okay, concerning the, you said the dress, make sure you know what the theme is and all of that. Can you speak like, okay, for instance, I noticed like at the BET Awards, and I was reading the comments on social media. I noticed people were talking about the fashion for some of the celebrities, like they were supposed to be a little bit more, like we're talking about elegant, classy, and then you go, you get all the glamour, whatever, then you go, and it's
Ratchet
up to par. So then what do you do?
So like for BET, I'm gonna tell you for BET Awards, what I do, I normally put on a jumper, a nice little jumper, because I'm working. So I normally do a jumper. I put that on. Now I just came back from the Kennedy Center honors. I know who was gonna be there. It was a very diverse group of people. When they said cocktail all weekend, everything we went to was cocktail dress. What I did was like a pantsuit because I was on the carpet with one of my clients getting them through. So I did like a pantsuit, but everybody had on the long dresses. You know, they were cocktails. When you go to the Emmys, that's cocktail. You know, BT, you just never know what you're gonna get. But I normally do like a jumper. Yeah, I normally do like a nice jumper. And keep it moving. And some comfortable shoes. Now, if you got the legs and the feet and you can handle the heels, then you can wear your heels. But me, I'm always gonna rock some chucks, some type of tennis shoe, blinged out, whatever. I'm gonna be comfortable. To move around.
And I say usually for the BET
Always
Awards,
comfortable, especially, I mean, like I said, for me, I'm always a runner or escort. Party. So
to get to the point, when I do go to BET Awards, it's more so edgy, like your personality. Because everybody comes in different. You're gonna see a suit, you're gonna see a formal dress, you're gonna see a short cocktail shirt, you're gonna see lady titties out, whatever. And you know, like, but you're gonna see it all. You know what I'm saying? So I can just be edgy, whatever you think edgy is, fun, comfortable. I may have a slack and a t-shirt. Or
Well,
a suit.
that leads us to like one of the points I was trying to make, that sometimes just because we have the red carpet, it may not be the red carpet, like you said, for the music awards, because it's gonna be, but we still dress.
Yeah, you still gonna put on your makeup, you gonna look good.
You still represent.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you don't know who you gonna meet out there. Yeah, you don't know who you gonna see, what management company you may see and say, hey, I want you to interview my client, set up something later. Oh, I'm gonna get to know you. A lot of people you say, oh, I like your style, I see how you flow. You know, they love my work ethic. And so that's how I began to build those relationships. I just showed up and I was just wearing some fashion trendy something, but it was my style and what I like to wear. That leads me to
Thank you. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Catrina. Now we're transitioning now with our creative, I call her the creative styles because her and Dr. Catrina, they act alike. They're going to create their own styles. So we have Davina Perry, our stylist here, and she's going to pass out. She got handouts for you guys. I'm going to actually take the phone because she didn't email me her handout. And so I'm going to have to be real country.
If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and call 911. Or go to your nearest emergency room. Have you traveled outside of the country in the last 2 weeks? Are you experiencing any COVID-like symptoms? I'm your host, not host, of the evening. I am Davina. I'm a member of Ladies in Film and Television, and I'm going to talk to you about fashion. Everybody get a pamphlet? If you just go through your pamphlet, you can just see a couple of pictures, a couple of photos of different red carpet events. If you notice, I was the first page. Ladies in Film and Television event that we had on this year was really amazing. Everybody was fabulous. But I'm one of the ones, I do blog, I stay on social media, I look at all the award shows. I'm not a host, I am a fashionista. I look at everything anybody wear from head to toe. This is what you don't wear on the red carpet. Okay, so I just want y'all to take off and see what, this is what you don't wear. Print out a picture of what you do wear, something like this. Okay. The ultimate goal to formal attire. What makes a dress formal? Some dresses can be floor wear and some dresses can be knee-length, and some dresses can be short. Formal attire is what you wear at its finest events, like our Ladies in Film and Television in Texas Indie Film Fest. Make sure you attend that coming up next year. Get your tickets soon. Easter weekend, mark your calendars for March 29th, 2024 at 6 p.m.
Okay.
What makes a suit formal? We have our men in the room. A tailored suit on the man. That I don't mean you have to go out and find a seamstress. You can go to your K&G, your men's collection, your whoever, and get an oversized suit and have it tailored down to your body. That's still considered tailored, okay? Men, leather shoes. Leather shoes are always good for suits. Leather shoes. Women, heels. And some of us are getting up in age, like myself. I don't really wear heels anymore, but if you have a cute, flat, blinged out shoe, it's fine. I don't recommend, me personally, what is a wedge heel. I know if I'm dressed out, I don't want a wedge heel on. It's comfortable, but it makes you look more casual. Accessories. One thing you do want to do, you want to always accessorize your attire. Okay, question and answer. Number one, when you're going to a red carpet event, what should you wear? A, biking shorts. Or B, a formal attire.
Formal attire.
B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Question number 2. It's a true and false. Should you always dress to impress?
Yeah.
A, true, or B, false?
True.
B.
No, it's true. No, you always dress to impress.
Oh, yeah.
You always do that anyway.
You can say it though.
I know. I ain't listening.
Okay, number 3. What dress code fits a formal red carpet event? A, casual, B, business attire, or C, formal?
C.
Y'all got that right. I should have bought y'all some gifts. Okay, number 4. Is it appropriate to wear gym clothes to a formal red carpet event? True, A is true, or B, false?
B, false.
That's right. Oh my God. So a few pointers for our women, when you're getting ready to dress for your red carpet event. You always, not saying that you have to go out and spend a lot of money getting your hair, nails done. You don't have to do that, but that's a thing. Another thing that I suggest, I'm one of those ones, I don't have a big butt, I don't have any hips, so I know that. So I kind of like, I dress according to how I'm built. And I think that every woman or man should do that as well. It don't always have to be loose fitting, but we can wear taper stuff, but the undergarments, like your Spanx and your things, strap it up.
Repeat that
Strap
again.
up. Yes, your undergarments. I almost wear and I've lost 20 pounds. I almost wear a waist trainer every day because I'm just in habit with it. I went from an extra large, I'm down to a small now. Okay, men. Oh, let's get on this. And you can vouch and Sean too. Classy colors. Classy colors, even with our NBA players, NFL football players. The loud suits to me in the winter does not go.
Oh, in the winter.
But not in the winter. Dark color suits are more classy. A matching vest is a plus. That'll just boost your
Outfit.
outfit. A nice groomed haircut, a line. You can have an afro, but if you have it take a line or whatever, that sets it off. All right. I am almost finished. Q&A. Yes, ma'am.
I noticed that with the suits, we use somebody chosen
Could you speak up a little bit for these people over here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I noticed with the suits and the leather shoes and vest, but I noticed like with the trend, they're wearing tennis shoes with their suits and everything.
Yes,
Even
they are.
going to proms and just formal, they're wearing the little tennis shoes. It's, I mean, it kind of, and then some of them wear the little, they wear shoes, but no socks. I'm not still on with the wear socks. And it just, you understand what I'm saying, Maurice?
Oh, yeah.
And you can see, like, it's, their pants come up a little so that you can see that they don't have on any. Right. What do you think about that? Is that
I love the look. I love the tennis shoe look. I'm just saying like a dress shoe with a suit, a nice tailored suit. I have a friend that owns a man's boutique, and I learned from him that if you put on a suit and you put a suede shoe on with it, it kind of makes it a little bit more casual versus leather, makes it look a little bit more classy. With the tennis shoes that they wear now, the Dunks and the Jordans and stuff, yeah, it's okay. I went to a, what is it called?
Sneaker ball?
A sneaker ball. And I was dressed up and I had on tennis, and I felt horrible because I'm used to dressing up, but the tennis shoes now are what's in. That's the trend now. And I get all the time, yes, I'm from Fort Worth, working Dallas or whatever, but a lot of times, even on my job, is she from here? Because she don't dress like she from Fort Worth or whatever. But yeah, I do a lot of blogging, I watch a lot of shows, and that's where I pick up my fashion from.
I have a question.
Hi,
Hey, Davina. So I have a question. I'm trying to find something to wear for Saturday for Shadows of My Past. So my question is, can I do a printed pink, red, green, blue, off the shoulder dress in the wintertime?
what are your colors?
So it's a pink, it's a light pink, dark pink, light green, it's a printed. So the colors are light pink, dark pink, green, light green, blue, dark blue. And it's off the shoulders, got like a bubble dress,
Is
comes
it-
over the knee and it bubbles at the bottom and then it's off the shoulders.
What type
Huh?
of fabric is it? What fabric is it?
I'm gonna say it's that thick kind of satin, kind of a thick satin, off the shoulders, bubble dress.
Sound like a
I'm
spring.
thinking these colors are not wintry. Okay, let me take a picture of it. Hold on.
Yeah, send it to me in the chat.
Okay.
What type
I
of
mean, is this
fabric do you have?
consider it. I was thinking a boot. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. You can tell me what you think. It may be more appropriate for. I'm sorry, y'all, but it may be
No,
more
you're fine.
appropriate for spring, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of it.
Summer.
Yeah.
Even with it,
Huh?
if it was more like a velour, I think you can pass.
The-
But if it's a satin or silk, no, that's a spring dress.
Well, the only reason why I say because it's kind of thick. It's kind of a thick, even though it's it's kind of a smooth, silky material, but it's really thick and it's long sleeves. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, text it to me and we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, y'all. That's what that was quick.
No,
I'm trying to
honey,
figure.
we want you to be looking good.
you're good.
I'm trying to figure
That's
out.
what
I'm
you're
trying to
here
figure out what
for.
I'm gonna wear. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear Saturday. So since I have the fashion that's on the phone, I can
I
ask.
do have my own style.
I
Be
think
fly.
I know.
You be fly. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a couple options, and you. How about that?
okay.
I wish
All right, I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all.
I could have pulled something out of my closet and gave to you.
Right. And them hats you got to match. Oh, girl, you be fly.
Oh, you're so sweet. You are really sweet. I appreciate that. During COVID, I think I made over 300 hats.
Yes, I know. I got about 5 of them.
Any other questions?
Any other questions about style and fashion while we have her here?
I know we have my straight cue bob. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Now we're turning it over to the man of the hour. Maurice.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Maurice, and I want to give a special public recognition to Dr. Catrina. This lady has been behind my success. This lady she has helped me, Young Store Radio, from Yes on Radio to Full Core Media, and all that great stuff. She has definitely been my go-to. Hey, Maurice, we're going here, we're going there. One event, I think I found out when I met Taraji. Oh my gosh, she was so cool. She's so
Yes, she is.
But the other one I had, we went to Soul Train Awards, and I don't know where the show was over, and so he's like, "Are you going to the party?" I was like, "What party?" Tony Braxton invited us to our party. I was like, "Oh." Yeah, special. Now, thank you. All that great stuff. So, okay, so we're gonna get to the fun part. Okay, we're gonna get hands on. Okay, so we're gonna get one. I can get one volunteer. Yeah, I got a mic, a pen.
We gotta work it at. It's back there somewhere. It's a little bitty mini.
Who wants to go first?
I'll be about.
So, y'all throw out an award show. Any award show?
You call any award?
Any award show? You said Emmys.
Emmys?
Emmys.
Can I say one that just happened,
Okay.
when they did did it outside? What was that?
The
Soul
BET?
Train.
Oh, that was a
Soul
Soul
Train.
Train.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Okay, so on the carpets, as you know, carpets are very, very busy. Chatter everywhere. So you have to let your personality shine through, right? On the red carpet, what makes you different from everybody else? What's going to make them stop talk to you out of everybody? The main people's going to be at the front of the carpet. The main E-News and BT, they're going to be at the front. Building your career, building who you are, you're going to most likely be live. Now, yeah. And so, truth be told, celebrities, they're done talking up there. So what's going to make you different about, hey, can I, just going to pull them so you can talk to them, right? In the months of all the chatter, and dealing with rejection, that's one thing I had to deal with. What do you mean? I ain't gonna talk to them. No, we were right. Okay, cool. So even in that, like sometimes I have been to carpets and done carpets, and look at you, I got the company. That's when I just started. Nobody knew who I was. So what I had to do, hey, let me go vlog or whatever, put the camera up. Hey, I'm at the, Oscars or whatever, X, Y, and Z. So that's the main thing on a carpet. Your personality, who you are, is going to exude out, And like Dr. Fulham said, relationship is so key. Relationship is so key on a carpet. I feel that, I have other dreams, aspirations, but red carpets, that's my heart. I love red carpet work. Hopefully, Dr. Catrina, my auntie, she gave me a good idea that hopefully I will be releasing next year. I'm excited. I ain't gonna tell everybody. I will. I ain't gonna tell everybody yet, but y'all just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Okay, so we're gonna get into the carpet. We're gonna get hands on, okay? You're Rachel. This is Rachel, everybody.
My name is Rachel.
So we are at the Emmys. Okay, we're at the Emmys. You're interviewing Fantasia,
Okay.
The Color Purple
Yes.
nominations. Matter of fact, which is coming up, the Golden Globes. Where's the Golden Globes? The Golden Globes.
That's a go go. Okay.
Coming up. And Golden Globes, Fantasia's walking by. Who wants to be Fantasia?
You can be fantastic.
Me? you do is just walk and just have conversation.
Come on, get your acting skills. Where them actors at?
Fun, y'all. This is the last part, y'all. Ain't gonna be long. We long. I don't want to be strong. Okay, so you're gonna take your so right here. Okay. So we're getting chatter. You know, we're gonna let's play some little music. You know what I'm saying in the background.
Okay.
Because on the carpet it's so noisy. It's chatter, it's conversations. And so you really have to reel in your focus, right? You really have to reel in your focus and pay attention. You have to get her attention. If not Fantasia, it's more than likely you're not going to talk to Fantasia at first. You're going to talk to the PR person. Like, do you mind? Hey, you know, do you mind if I get an interview? It's okay to do that, but it's a way to do that too as well.
Okay.
Do you mind, you know, manners? Okay, so you're Fantasia, the color purple premiere. Do you need your script?
Sure.
You want to use mine? So on the carpet, usually how I start my carpet, I would do a drop.
Okay.
For my TV people.
This is the script, everybody. If y'all want to screenshot it.
We are here live at the Golden Globes.
You want to
12th
screenshot?
annual, evening right here in Los Angeles, California. We have some stunning stars that are about to grace the carpet. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Have some amazing people touch the carpet. Simple, right? I do that every time I start an interview. Every carpet, I still get nervous. Every carpet, I still get nervous. So I'll do a drop just to like, okay, let me get my little situation out. Let me, you know. Then as you do your interviews, them nerves, you just have a conversation now. Like once I do a drop in like 1 or 2 interviews, I'm good. I can talk to anybody. I'll talk to President Barack Obama if I wanted to. But hey, what's going on? You know? And so, yeah. So whenever you feel comfortable, you know, with Chatter's Golden Globes, we'll do a drop. You want to start with that or whatever, or if you want to say, you know, Fantasia, she's already here.
She's already
Just
here.
say you talk to the publicist, Fantasia's walking right here. Okay. And you feel free to ask her. Okay. Don't call it, yeah, call her. And go.
Fantasia, oh my goodness, you look stunning. Well, can I speak with you just for a moment? I know that you are here today for an Emmy, Golden Globe nomination. It's absolutely amazing. I must say that. Can I ask you what inspired you? My name is Rachel. I'm sorry. My name is Rachel. And I'm with a ladies film and television. Okay, and I want to know what inspired you today. You look absolutely stunning. Thank you so much.
Why you turn your back this way so they can see? I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm, you know. Okay, go ahead.
Madam Director.
Yes.
Well, you know, we wanted to revamp the whole color purple, and this time we brought together an excellent cast of sisters, but truly genuine, we were truly genuine sisterhood. And so this is my ensemble to represent that. And you did a phenomenal job, I must say. I saw the movie. Thank you so much, Fantasia.
And that usually happens on the red carpet. That usually happens.
Okay.
One question.
You only get one question. And that, wait, girl. So when you're on the red carpet, like you said, hit that main question, that punchline. Sometimes, you know, on purpose, they love, you know, so, hey, Fantasia, listen, girl, you in this Color Purple movie. How was it working that scene? You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, but you did amazing. Before, would you interact with the guests, well, not the guests, with celebrities, just remain cool. Yeah. Hey, Fantasia, how you doing? My name is Maurice. I'm with Film Television. Listen, you look amazing. Okay. No question. Boom. Ask a question. You know, make them feel excited. You don't want, if you're nervous, you don't want them to feel nervous. Make them feel comfortable. Like, oh, okay, I can talk to you. What's up? Okay. But you did great. You did great.
Next.
Next.
Come on, Tammy.
Yes, it is stuck out.
Tell us. She had to go.
Oh,
Come on,
okay.
come on, Michael.
One more.
Oh, me and Tammy go?
Come on, what? Come on. Oh, what? What?
Do the
She's gonna do the interview. You the interview.
Terry gonna do- Okay.
Okay, Tammy gonna do the interview. You gonna be
Listen,
Fantasia.
a long way to do it. Saying it's all hands on. You know, we're correct apples, but there's no right or wrong. So what other awards you wanna go to? We wanna go.
Let's go to the BET.
We're going to BET Awards. We're going to BET Awards.
Where Boosie?
Boosie.
Oh, Lord.
No, she Cardi B. Cardi B. Cardi B.
Talking, yeah, we talking, you know, and, you know.
Me too.
Cardi B is just here. You know what I'm saying? She's walking the carpet, okay? Yeah, she's just walking the carpet. Yeah. So she's, matter of fact, she is performing. She's performing.
Okay. She performing what?
She's performing WAP, okay? So, essentially performing, and usually, anybody that's coming, you got like a lunch shooter, a writer, you know, you usually have a picture of them. You don't necessarily have, bullet points about them, it's just a picture in the game.
Okay.
So that's why it pays to do on carpets, you do carpet, know your history, pop culture. I mean, from all, watch TV, so you can relate to certain conversations. You know what I'm saying? Not just music. Oh, I saw you was in the movie, you know what I'm saying? Being that this is a music award show, you're doing a movie, like, what was that? You know, I saw you with, Patti LaBelle, I saw you with Adam Levine, you know your history. All genres, okay? All right. BET Awards, Cardi B, she's performing WAP. Oh, let's go. She's walking. She's walking. Yeah, she's walking. You gotta get her attention.
Don't answer nothing about no upset.
Right.
Okay, you know, that was the first thing came to my mind when you said Cardi B. Okay.
She's walking, you know, I'm her PR.
Okay.
person.
Go
I'm her
ahead.
PR person. Okay, so, okay.
Cardi B, how are
You gotta talk to him first.
Oh, you first. You're not gonna talk to her.
Okay.
It's what the celebrities gonna do, like, hey, how you doing? I know you wanna talk, hey, how you doing?
Okay.
They're usually
You gotta get to the gatekeeper, remember?
The
That's right.
gatekeeper first. Okay. So
Wow.
we're walking, you know, in my hand, okay?
Hi, excuse me, hey, how you doing?
You do have to go.
I understand.
Good, good.
We have, I
One
want
question, only one question,
Cardi.
only one question. That has to be really, you have 30 seconds.
That's beautiful. I hear you're performing this evening. Are you excited about the performance? Yeah. And what do you plan on showing us on stage tonight? Everything. Okay. Well, it's great to meet you and you have a
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
show.
Thank you.
so much.
Yeah.
My name is Tammy and I'm with Ladies in Film and Television.
Yeah. Sometimes working the carpet can be over, like, very overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'll be the runner. I'll be the runner. You still
for you.
have to hold your place, stand your ground.
I'd rather work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I noticed though, in some of them, some interviews, they do give more time to. Is that because they built a relationship?
Some relationships, bigger outlets are usually up there. So when they get down to,
Annie.
you know, down here,
call Johnny?
they're done talking. One, they have to perform. So we run a show, like, we gotta start with something on time. It's a live show. Yeah. We don't have no room for no mistakes, right? And so I like how you did that. You forgot who you are, what's your name, you know what I'm saying? What else? The question, you was a little bit unsure. Like, hey, you know, so usually if producers, not producers, but the PR person, they pick up on that. They're like, Charlie got time for this. And they will pull her in mid-conversation. And like, I wasn't done. They don't care about that. We're doing you a favor.
Okay.
By stopping for your outlet, right? That's carpet. that is carpet. Yeah.
A
I,
lot of times on the time schedule, they
Yeah.
gotta be somewhere for a certain place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's only
Yeah.
press. They just there to get
That's
that
press.
carpet and press.
You know, we want to get my music out, what I'm doing out very, very quickly. And I'm saying working the carpet is not for the weak. You gotta have some thick, tough skin. I've learned so much about myself working the carpet. And it's not the big ones, just not just say the big ones, the small ones, the local ones that I do too. Those can be cutthroat too. Oh, recently I did a one, the Color Purple premiere here in Dallas. I was talking, enjoying myself. And ladies like, you were talking too long. Okay, so what's next? So she comes in as I'm why? You were talking too long. All right, this is my time. Oh, yes. And so right there, like the old me, like, girl, you ain't gotta talk because, you know, but being professional, you have to go in like nothing happened. So, you know, even though you just, you know, in my head, you just talk bad to me. Like, how are you? Like, you know, so how do you feel about the premiere? You know?
Was it the person you were interviewing that did that? Or
The person I was interviewing.
Oh.
So you have to have tough skin on the red carpet. The red carpet is so much fun though.
Yeah.
There's a place that you can exude your personality, tell people who you are that don't know you. I built my brand working the red carpet. I built my whole brand. And relationship is key. Showing up to red carpets is key. You may not know everybody, but just the fact that you're there, you getting footage, working the carpet, they're gonna call you some more. There's a process like, you know, contracts and stuff that people have to book me through. But because people see me all the time on red carpet, sometimes that's in the DM, like, hey, I need you to work this red carpet. I need you. And sometimes the carpets to build your, you know, your resume, your work. It's okay to reach out to people like, hey, I see you're doing this event. I would love to be a part. What do you think? Right? In every award show, red carpet, you have the ability to work. You do. If you have a PR that can get you on there, or if you don't have a PR person, you're trying to do your start, there's always a link or somewhere online. Hey, I want to look up, for instance, the Golden Globes. Their close date is tomorrow. If you want to work the red carpet, it shuts down tomorrow. But you can go in there and do all that stuff. Like Dr. Catrina said, you got to have your website, your name. I think on there, the first thing I saw was different for me. They wanted a correspondence letter. I'm not used to seeing that. I was on a correspondence letter, you know. That's why it takes a good PR person to do that. But red carpets are so much fun. There's really not much far as I can say about red carpets. Well, I'll take another slide. But any questions for me about working the red carpet? How do you feel about working the red carpet?
Any questions online?
Some pointers.
When did you actually become, when did you become less anxious? You know, when you know, I know when you first started off, you were nervous, you know, like you said, you was kind of nervous and kind of get nervous whenever you go. Yeah, but when, like, overall, when did that kind of subside, that anxiousness feeling?
I feel like overall, it just took me going to do the events and getting used to them.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, celebrities are no different than you.
Right.
They just got more money and more influence. That's it. You know? And so sometimes I would keep that in my head, like, it's just another person. I got problems. Their mom acting crazy.
Right.
Their auntie, cousin. They acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, that's when I filter that. I'm like, okay, cool. But the key thing that I do that helps me decide all that is my personality.
Right. Yeah.
That personality, being you, that trumps. I'm not out here trying to be like the next outlet.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to get me in the door.
That's right.
They're honored the, you know, a different version, but that's, you gotta commit to that version. That's not even you.
Exactly.
You know, so that's how I.
Okay.
I would say, like, even just this practice, just a quick practice. After asking that very first question, I felt my nerves go down.
Yeah.
I really did. And so I think, like you said, once you have your main questions ready,
Right.
and you get that first one out, they give you the opportunity to do that. then it takes that ease away, pretty quick because you can, again, read them to see if they're interested in what you're saying to them. So, yeah.
And like Cardi, like, what I would do, and this is my thing, you can find how your own niche.
Yeah.
But you know Cardi's personality.
Right.
So you can open up like, what's up, Cardi? Like, but professional.
Exactly.
Do something that she would do. Like, I don't know. That'll get their attention. Y'all make them laugh. It's like, what you talking about? She'll gravitate towards you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you find certain blurbs that some of these celebrities do, and sometimes you can match that.
Yeah.
In the most professional way. Don't be ghetto with it.
Right.
Be ghetto with it. But this is every time. But you just have fun. Red carpet hosting is the most funnest job because that production side, that's brutal. That side is brutal. And I worked that side one time. I was like, oh, no, this ain't.
I have a question. As far as ladies in film and television, and because my vision is to see Lyft as an organization with our hosts, and of course, definitely, if they get their brand and they get out here popping, I want to see them do that. But what are your suggestions as far as the organization itself of us applying? And I know right now I'm not looking to apply. I want us to get more exposure first, build our brand because we record a lot of our red carpets and we want to be able to really get out there and get the opportunities to go. So what are your suggestions, either one of y'all, of what we should do to get, to really get them out?
Interview people, and then in some, like with BET, when they have a radio room, they have another room for podcasters where you can sit and tape and do the podcast on that's their version of the red carpet whenever they do the BET Awards. It's normally housed at another facility, but all the celebrities come to there as well. And then whatever footage you have now, take that and have it edited and start putting it up on the blog version, do a blog tab or something on the website. Start putting that up because what do I always say? Stay ready.
Yes.
Don't get ready. You got it. So start doing it because you never know. Like tomorrow, you might be like, I need somebody to go to the Grammys. We won't go to the Grammys. We won't go to the Golden Globes or something like that. But then wait. You gotta take all this time up to get the footage edited, come up, write up something, put it on the website where you can start working on that now. So you have to start building a team and
Could you come a little bit closer? They said they can hardly hear you up here.
you gotta start building the team and start getting volunteers, start getting people together to serve in that capacity to help with editing the videos. We need writers. Put these writers to use of writing a blog or a snippet of what was taken at the red carpet. So if you're getting a team together, you need to bring a writer with you as well that can write the highlight of what took place, what happened. Place all of that on the website.
We have a blog.
Yeah, so when you're applying for these media credentials, all they have to do is go to your website, your blog, and they see everything you've been doing.
Okay.
All right, and then you start doing this podcast in spring of 2024. You start doing this podcast and add all of that to the YouTube channel and build your following from there so you can put the podcast not only on YouTube, but on these other podcast platforms, along with putting it on your website. And the more visual you have, the more people gonna know who you are.
Okay.
So the members that's in here, we need writers. We need
writers.
Yeah, we need to put the writers to work. Okay, we need to put the writers to work. We need to use their assets. We need to be able to get people like Nicole to be their runner who likes to be the runner. If you like the host, come on and host. We will work with you. We will train you. That's what we're here for. And at the same time, we can talk about how you can continue to build your brand and still represent Lyft at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. That
All
was
right,
good.
thank you.
And
want
also
something?
one thing, with the carpet, as far as different award shows, not only will you be working on the carpet, but like Auntie said, there's an earning room for just media. You'll have little tables, you have your desk, and also when you're on this carpet, you're going back there to upload the content you just got out here. They want it.
Oh.
They don't play.
Okay.
Because you come and do that and you don't complete that, you're messing yourself up. We're not inviting you back. And people do talk. And
So I be seeing that, so, cause they be moving fast, so as soon as I be seeing things like they're at the award show and then certain ones have it like instantly on their Instagrams and stuff. Okay.
So
Okay.
Some of the celebrities win the award, they're coming back there to stand on a platform, you ask them questions. They're asking the questions. And that's more content for you to get as a host, as a red carpet host. You know what I'm saying? And so
Okay. Oh, wow.
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of all aspects. It all comes together, but everybody needs each other. Like a body.
And that was good what you said, Trina, because we actually got a class coming up with the talk show because we have more segments that we're adding to Live TV. So I requested, because I be doing all the interviews, which don't get me wrong, I like interviewing, but I want to give everybody else an opportunity as well. So I'm glad to hear that, because I didn't know that media room and all that exists. Now I might have to go back to the media room because I can control it. But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, snacks. Oh, I like snacks.
I mean, like, not the regular snacks. I have like big boxes of like, Mike and the box, go and sit down, get to work. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Now that would be something I would be interested in doing.
Like the writers' room.
The writers' room. Yes.
And you get to connect with different other outlets.
Okay. Any other questions online?
Okay, so I do have a question. Do you ever co-host, okay, do the hosts themselves, individual hosts, do they be a relationship or are they just separate? Like, do y'all relationships as hosts? I see like I think some of the hosts that co-host. Like, it will be two and that would with, or is it more so just everybody's independent? So
It just depends. Sometimes, me personally, I didn't like to have a cause because sometimes it clashes. You saying the same thing, you saying one thing, and it's just like it's a lot. But it just depends on who you have as a cause. There's nothing wrong with it though. I like collaboration because sometimes take the nerves off of you. You can bounce. You say a question, you open up, you bounce it off. Y'all just bouncing off questions to each other, and boom, you're good. You have a whole segment. You have a whole show.
I think I like Sean, was it Sean? Is it Sean? And certain one that was doing, and they seem to go.
Yeah.
Really good.
106 in Park, all day, and I love stuff like that. I would love to do that.
Any questions online in the Zoom room?
Yes, I have. I do. First of all, I want to say, Maurice, thank you. I missed your first class because I had a work event and I couldn't be there. Dr. Catrina, you already know I love you. I love you. I love you. Davina, I love you. Love you. Love you. But thank you so much because I've worked many red carpets myself. From BET to Women in Sword to Black Girls Rock. A lot. So I get it. And the thing is, a lot of people think it's just all about, just showing up. And I thank you guys for breaking down, the basics. And I was trying to tell Jeanette, I was like, Jeanette, we really have to learn the basics. It's more than just dressing up and being cute and just showing up on a red carpet. So I appreciate you guys for breaking it down and kind of teaching the fundamentals. Maurice, you are awesome. I've been watching some of your stuff. You are so awesome. You are so dope. Dr. Catrina, you already know. I'll text you tomorrow and tell you how wonderful you are. But thank you guys so much because again, there are things that we all need to learn to be better. And I appreciate you guys for taking the time. This is a time constraint. So I thank you guys for taking.
For the Film Night Award.
Yeah.
You said what?
Yes. She said
You said
she's
what?
getting us ready for Tifa.
Right. Absolutely. And I appreciate that because it's like, I appreciate it because again, giving your time is more valuable than anything. So I appreciate you guys for coming, for teaching this class. I hate I couldn't be there in person to hug you and tell you in person, but I'm about 45 minutes. It was, but thank you guys. Yes, this was a great class. Jeanette, thank you. Dr. Katrina,
You're welcome.
yeah, thank you. This is something that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, and I don't never want to be the type of person to be like, "Okay, I know all this and I know no, because always things that we can all learn. Because again,
Right.
I've never hoped. I've been a record editor. I've been
Your phone is cutting out.
a record editor.
I don't know if she's cutting out or getting
I worked
emotional.
with a
She's cutting out.
I've never been a host, so I appreciate it. You said what?
Your phone is cutting out. We're hearing, wait, that word. He thought you was crying. He said
Okay,
she's
well,
getting
I'm gonna go
emotional.
with I am, but I am, but again, thank you guys. Thank you for this information. This is helpful,
Thank
and I'm gonna
you.
go because I'm.
Thank you. Anyone else on the call, on the Zoom?
Yes. Hey guys, all the way from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I just wanted to tell you guys that I am so God proud of you, Maurice. The last picture I saw you, honey, you were wearing that purple suit. I just want to let you know. And I just appreciate you guys. I'm not there, so it really helps when you can just still jump on and kind of feel like you're still plugged in. So thank you guys so much, and love you, Doc.
All right. Anybody else? We don't want y'all to feel left out. Okay. All right. Well. Uh-huh.
When you work, know what you're saying. Diction is very important. Vocabulary is very important. There's not all that slang talk and all that. You say that for home or whatever, with your friends, family, but knowing how to communicate is very, very key.
I want to stop being country.
Yeah. Just pause it up a little bit. Pause it up a little bit.
You just gotta know when to turn it on and turn it off.
Right. When it's on camera's off, like,
That's stay on. I'm about to turn it on. I can't turn it off, y'all.
That's all I have.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for joining.